mind, it's okay. Off your mind, like me.
Chai! Now wow, people wey suppose talk truth to power don't off mic. And if we talk, now 500,000 they go summer us, call them hate speech. But fear not, Maiyegun don't come. Him go torchlight every corner, nooks and cranny of all these bad people where they spoil our country. So my people make we laugh, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. My people make we shout, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, man of the masses, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. Maiyegun diary politico, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. This one not the off in mind, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. And in the touchlight every corner, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. Okay, some people be they holla say they want the power. Chai. Them be promise us say we go get light and power. Nah. Them hustle sote they can't get the power. But now they know they do anything with the power. Sure. Every day, dollar just they get the higher power over naira. See them talk say make we off mind. But thank God say Maiyegun don't come. So my people make you laugh, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. My people make we shout, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, man of the masses, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. Maiyegun diary politico, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. This one not they off in mind, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. Person where they do evil, no one make person talk. Them say that Maiyegun, that man too they talk. He too they talk. Say Maiyegun diary, he they hot like pepper. But every day, then they take money in bulk. Woman picking, they the street they hawk. Still them talk say, make we no talk. But thank God say, Maiyegun don't come. So my people make you laugh, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. My people make you shout, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, man of the masses. Lórí Facebook, lórí YouTube. Gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ni Maiyegun já wa sí. Good
morning, good afternoon, good evening to you from wherever you're watching from. And this is Maiyegun Live once again. And thank you so much for joining me again.
Maiyegun diary politico.
Share the broadcast.
Godfatherism, kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Maiyegun diary. Ẹ farabalẹ̀ sẹ́ o, kẹ́gọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu.
Share it, share it. Tell them.
Àní Maiyegun làwa mọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Maiyegun diary. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé.
Tell them.
Maiyegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Thank you very much for joining me from wherever you're watching from. Remember, share the broadcast as you are joining. Like it as well. Share, like, before you begin to comment. That's the drill, yeah? And make sure that your offering as well is dropped as you are joining the temple tonight. And what is that, your offerings? Your live. Start it now as you are joining. Do that.
Yes, right. And yes, right. Presido Barufio. And yes, right.
Thank you.
And yes, right.
Thank you very much for joining me. Yes, there is, I've got a few things to kind of share with you as usual. Okay, starting with the confession of the killer driver, the BRT bus driver who killed Bamise. You know the story, so we're going to touch that today. Initially, he lied. He said he ran away because the people who attacked Bamise, they had weapons on that bus. So, but he changed his story eventually. He told the truth. He attacked her. He was the one who attacked her. He sexually attacked her as well, raped her, and then strangulated her and killed her. So he confessed to it finally. That's part of the walking time bomb. The majority of those who are parading themselves as Nigerians are currently, suffering. But gradually, this explosion will be happening, as we have witnessed in the case of Bamise, regrettably. However, I am also going to kind of delve a little bit into Ebonyi. Many of you have been reading the news of Devil Umahi. Devil Umahi is the governor of Ebonyi State, a Biafra state, where he sworn to spill the blood of his own brothers and sisters just to prove the allegiance of the Ebonyi land, Biafra land, their allegiance to Nigeria. So he's been doing it successfully until now when he got challenged, and this is also popping up. So the court said that he made a mistake for getting elected on the platform of a political party, then jump ship to another political party. Although he currently have the chance of appealing, but legally he should normally vacate the office. Okay, this is not a tribunal judgment or what have you. Normally, he should vacate the office until the judgment is lifted. But again, you're about to witness the Rofo fight. He jumped ship from PDP to APC. And as usual, he also he joined others to tell us how PDP destroyed Nigeria, how, APC is the best thing that happened after the discovery of sliced bread. Anyway, that is on the political front. There are others too that I'm going to delve into just before we go today. But the bigger one, the big fish, is what somebody told me, and he said, do you know that the reaction of the people since the release of Oloye Sunday Igboho has been so massive, and organic? There are some people are feeling like it feels like the Yoruba Nation Independence Day. You know what I mean? Like, if it feels this way, imagine if the Yorubas have the opportunity, when the Yorubas have the opportunity to go to the poll and conduct a referendum where they will decide if they still want to be part of Nigeria or not. So people are beginning to kind of, relate this event. So that's going to be the bigger fish before I open my line. The release of Oloye Sunday Igboho and what we are making of it just before the dust settle down. So I'll get to that part. So I'm thinking, let us go to Ebonyi first, where the court sacked the governor. His own reaction is this. Please watch this.
There are three ways whereby a governor can vacate his seat. It's either by death, resignation, or impeachment by the House of Assembly. There is
On a second thought, I think let us take it from what PDP did when the court said Umahi should go. This is the drama now, right? As we speak, the court said Umahi, for jumping ship, right, is lost his right to continue to sit as governor because that seat belonged to the political party that presented him for the election, which happened to be the PDP. Right. Since the court gave the order, PDP decided to just tell the Ebonyi people, here is your governor, here is your deputy governor. And that was what Devil Umahi responded to. Watch this.
Consultations with other colleagues, we are happy to inform you that with the position of governor, the party, after due consultation with stakeholders, State, putting forward Honorable Umahi as the new governor. And for position of deputy governor, the party is putting forward Mr. Fred Udo. So, just to repeat, for Governor Honorable Iduma Igarewe, and for Deputy Governor Mr. Fred Udo. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Well, the Ebonyi people right now, if you are watching me from Ebonyi, I don't know what this situation is right now in Ebonyi. You probably will be able to tell me when we get to that stage. That is what Nigeria 1999 Constitution reads. A fraudulent book that requires everyday amendments. A trashy one. So you're about to see the showdown. Ebonyi, Umahi believe that the craze, nobody else get Supreme Court. If this has to get to Supreme Court, we'll get there. In fact, that judge that said I should leave my seat, that judge will be arrested. Umahi's reaction, if you have the time, listen to this.
There are three ways whereby a governor can vacate his seat. It's either by death, resignation, or impeachment by the House of Assembly. There is no any other constitutional provision that empowers a hatchet man to turn the constitution and the law upside down. I've listened to the judgment of Eko, and it's very obvious that he was on a mission. He was making all efforts to upturn the rulings of the Supreme Court and Appeal Court on issues like this. We have had the rumors before now that he was determined to give judgment against all known laws and the Constitution, first to embarrass APC, two, to embarrass the federal government. For me, I do not feel worried, but I feel so sorry for the judiciary. The executives may have problems, the legislature may have problems, but the moment justice could be purchased, then we are in trouble in this country. And the ruling this afternoon is a clear evidence that this country is in trouble. And let me tell you that this same judge has over 10 cases against Ebonyi state government with him. And you can imagine what is going to rule. We have petitioned him to NJC, and we will follow it up at all costs to ensure that this man is brought to justice. I want you to disregard the judgment. It is null and void. There is a substituting judgment in Zamfara State, and there is also a judgment in Ebonyi State. So we've chosen the one to obey. We will not obey his ruling. We will obey the ruling of a competent court of equal level that says you cannot sue a governor. The sections of the Constitution are very clear. No civil or criminal proceedings could be brought against a sitting governor. This is not a pre-election matter. This is not a tribunal matter. And so he has murdered justice in this country, and he will be remembered and his generation for this jungle justice, which has nothing, no leg to stand. I'm still the governor of Ebonyi State, and he has no powers to remove me. But let me say to the nation that there is a need to look at the integrity of our judiciary, because if the judiciary begins to rule against constitutional matters that are well laid down, then the citizens of this country may decide not to obey such, jungle justice. This is very important. He thought he has embarrassed me, but he has not, because I already have, a judgment in my favor, and he has no powers to remove this me that was brought by the hands of God. So I want
hands of God, call hands of dog guinea. I know some of you don't like that, You're like, Maiyegun, give us the main story, please. Leave this man. Well, when you want to know why there is insecurity in Eastern Nigeria, the desperation of the politicians, the collaboration of the security forces, and at the same time, the killings of the innocent people that they are gaslighting in Eastern Nigeria, you will understand what is about to go down again with this guy. And that is the reason why I started with that. I'm glad some of you have already joined. Some of you you're acting surprised that you haven't heard that the BRT driver that killed Bamise. Yeah. The number one, you all heard that he's been arrested. Then you probably have seen the video where he was talking about being overpowered, being intimidated, and the rest of, those things. I don't know if you have seen that video. Or maybe we should start with that. But you remember his face, Abby? Then, let me get this on for you. So when he was arrested initially, this is the first thing he said. Okay?
Why did I run, sir? When those guys showed me the weapon, as I was saying, sir, I was I can't be myself anymore. Fears have come in me. So whatever the man on guns sit down there, whatever he told me, it's what I do. When I follow that Kata bridge, after that overhead bridge, they ordered me to stop there. And when they ordered me to stop, so I should open the door. When I open the door, then the next track, when they come down, they now start dragging her down. When I saw she was crying for help, actually I'm helpless. So I was just thinking that she's inside the vehicle, holding the iron. So I move on.
So you left her there?
That's just the truth, sir.
You left her
Because
there?
I left her at that scene. I never knew that they dragged her down already.
What is the connection between you and those three guys that you picked up?
I have no connection with, it's just a person. I have no connection with any one of them.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
That was what he said. They have gone. She was crying for help. I couldn't help her because see, me, myself, I can be attacked, and they dragged her out of the bus. And many people are beginning to say, you see now, this is why we said we should all hear both sides of the story. Eh? We should hear both sides of the story. We should not condemn people easily like that. Let me show you this. It's just a few seconds, okay? The last moment that Bamise was seen alive in that same bus.
Orí driver yẹn ló ń wúlò títí rí orúkọ bóyá nọ́mbà BRT yẹn ló lẹ́yìn ìlú ṣáà máa fàdúrà ẹ̀sìn wọlé ọkọ mi ò balẹ̀ má sọ fẹ́ níbodì tó ní mo mọ̀ sí ìlú masáré lọ fún yọba àti lórí wọn máa fi ṣe mí ṣe yẹyẹ tí kòkó bá ṣẹlẹ̀ ṣáàrẹ̀ ó.
That was when she was raising the alarm. So what she was saying in that video was that she was recording she was sitting at the back of the bus, and she decided to start recording when she started witnessing strange, movement and the rest of all these guys, like they are coordinated. It's like, you know what I mean? She decided to start recording to send to her friend. Guess what? She was working somewhere in Naija. So she was traveling for that weekend to Ota, which is another state, Ogun State, which according to the reports, that's what she does every weekend. She will work in Lagos throughout the week, and every weekend she always goes back to Ota to go and see her sister. That was what she was going to do before this guy and his gang grabbed her. They assaulted her, they beat her, then they sexually attacked her and violently took her life. This is the evening after the first confession that he had to run because they overpowered him and they had guns.
Telling the truth, she forced herself out from the platform. She was crying for help, and everything was recorded. And so, because of dirty act I've done, has to be there. I'm afraid. And I don't tell my friend. Because when I was working in business, when I knew, I never tell him the truth.
So, when you threw her out of the, just left her there and ran away.
No, you are not saying the truth.
You don't talk to story.
You say you zoom
You are
up.
not saying the truth. You are not saying the truth.
Zoom up.
Because wait. If you had wait.
You are not saying the truth.
If that is what happened, people have spread the video around so that they can know their family will see her and look for her.
See, you are not saying the truth.
You are not saying the truth. I don't even talk to story.
You are not saying the truth.
So that is the moment after they saw her body. Yeah, after they saw her body and they examined the body and he was apprehended and further questioning and the rest, well, they made him realize that she wasn't just brutally killed, and it wasn't like a ritual killing as well. With what they have come up with, it was a sort of targeted attack. And if you want to see the bus they use in taking her away and killing her, yeah? So our mother, who found the bus already returned to the park, the BRT bus, reacted this way. Just a reminder.
Mọ́tò tó fi jí mi lọ́mọgbèrè. Mọ́tò tó fi gbé Bamise ní Sátidé rẹ̀ o.
You know, so that was the moment the mother. So when they finally, confirmed that, so this case is another popular case, which I am, because it's already public. So it's probably impossible for the guy to run anywhere. And all other corporates, the people that did this with him, we hope they will actually be unveiled too. But guess what? Just like the NSAS, the government is already doing a PR job to take people's mind away from any negative attachment to the BRT. But there will be no real investigation or anything. It will go the way of the others, as usual. So yes, the guy came out to confess to the killing, but at the same time he was denying to have raped her. Further things will be happening because the police also paraded him this evening, I think, and then he gave his confessional statement, which elaborated further what they did to her. And like I said, it is what it is. Oh, may Nigeria not happen to me. May Nigeria not happen to you. May Nigeria not happen to the people you love as well. It is so important for you to say that prayer because Nigeria happening to you, which happened to many of us every day anyway. But the fact that it doesn't take your life, it doesn't probably, take away your life yet, simply means that you are still managing. So it's not the major one, not like Bamise. So this is why when people are fed up with a system that is so corrupt, that those who feel so powerful and above the law are those that are championing what they said is going to be the future of Nigeria, your future, and you are probably never going to feature in them, or you are not part of the decision making of that. However, those who are making those decisions, they are doing so, getting away with their crimes simply because something allowed them. But I'm so happy, like many of you too. We are happy that in the long run, those who never possibly, or let me put it this way, those who were laughing at us when people stood up against what they considered as a state-sponsored terrorism, where you could no longer hide it, the invasion of Yoruba land, the attack on Yoruba economy, which in effect is also pretty much as a resultant effect of our relationship with Nigeria. So asking for the opening of the conversation around that is the reason why they criminalize it. They started haunting us. They didn't stop there. They even went as far as killing innocent people in this regard. That was pretty much like a big stab, a big stab right there on the back, right there on our chest, when they came for those who were speaking for us. The unfair or the imbalance arrangement called Nigeria, which indigenous people from every part of Nigeria are currently demanding for a call for renegotiation, a conversation around deciding if they still want to be part of this Nigeria or not. A conversation that is not kind of going down well, especially with those who claim to be the Yoruba political, political leaders. They call themselves and their followers. Why should we now part with Nigeria? Why should we talk about the marginalization of the Yorubas? Why should we talk about the poverty in Yoruba land, which is pretty much engineered by our association with Nigeria? People have given you statistics many times, but we have also spoken about it many times, and we continue to speak about it all the time. But only a few people put actions into their words. That's the category where Oloye, Sunday Igboho, and so many other people, that's where they kind of stand out. They stood out simply because they put actions into their words, and doing so automatically puts them on the spot and put a target on their back. And we saw what happened. We've lost innocent people, responsible, and then, great men that were killed by this state, Nigeria. But that hasn't really stopped the request for this conversation. And I'm so kind of so happy now that when they stabbed us on the back, stabbed us on our chest, and they thought we were going to bleed out, we were going to die. That was what they did with Oloye Sunday Igboho. They stabbed us in order to weaken us. They did manage to slow us down, but they couldn't weaken us. Today, Oloye Sunday Igboho is a free man. Depends on what kind of definition you want to give to it yourself. But in our own book, he is a free man, and he will remain a free man from now on. So, people who spoke up for us, they became targets. Many of us who are speaking up, we became their primary targets. So when they stabbed us, like I said, they thought we were going to die a slow death. They were even mocking us. Some of them were saying, in their own ignorance, mocking their own, mocking their own doom. They said, where is your Yoruba Nation? Yoruba Nation, Yoruba Nation. You have pushed him, you have pushed him. You have pushed him into exile, into prison. That was why when the news of Oloye Sunday Igboho was released, broke, some now said it felt like, or it still feels like, it is just like when Yoruba when Yoruba voted and say, we are leaving. Of course, you're going to see those who are going to be like, no, we thought we were going to win them. You know what I mean? And I can imagine, some even said, if the reaction of the people are this massive all over the world, it simply means, yes, they did slow us down. And now that Igboho is back, many other things are going to be back. I mean, coordination will be back. cohesion will be back. A real direction will be forged, and the people will follow to the land we all desire. How we're going to get there is now becoming clearer. Like I said, it feels so good, yeah, that people are now feeling like Yoruba Nation advocacy is back. And I think it's, it feels so, it feels same. And that is why, like I said, when I do my part, I'll release the other part. I'll let you make your own contribution as you wish on the whole conversation tonight, just like we couldn't really finish that earlier today. So, but before we continue, right, if you are still watching on Facebook, on YouTube, remember, if you haven't really shared it, that means you are not fully part of this yet. Like that video. Yes, drop your offerings there. Like it, share it. And when I get back, I will take some calls. I will have a lot of time tonight. All right? So, yeah, do that, and I will be back in a minute. Nice. So I have a caller on the line. So I know so many people have been asking me questions. All right. That's why I said I'm going to do half an hour. Then we have the remaining, possibly the remaining 1 hour to probably express ourselves. This is the time we can do what we were. We can continue what we started this afternoon. Do you understand that now? Igboho is back. Yoruba Nation is back. There are so many things going on behind the scene. And you will all be so proud that we are all alive and part of this now. My caller, hello.
Hey, Maiyegun. Oga. Kale. Oga, I'm so happy about Igboho. It's a really good news.
It is.
I called more than 200 times yesterday.
God bless you. You are not alone. No. There are so many people who are like, why didn't I?
I'm telling you, I couldn't get through.
I know.
When I had that news, I just carry one. I became drink, man.
Bless you.
That ojú tí àwọn ọ̀tá wọn wèrè. Àwọn tó sọ pé kò ní jáde ojú tí wọn. No, we really thank God. No.
You know what they are saying now is that so now that he's back, he better just cooperate with Tinubu so that when Tinubu become president, he can come back to Nigeria. I was like, you see, as he yawiri, come money. Honestly.
What the yawiri? Say baba tó ní YouTube lòun kí la máa kó baba Akintoye. Don't back with a new YouTube.
We have a Akintoye, we have be adults. Because me tell me that my phone was teenager.
Oh, don't roll out when you tell what lot of when you want, but don't seek any donation. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, the bar send the kidney again.
All right, my share link on the my share link yeah, anybody to fellow right. Any go open comment section, yeah. Go tap link my open to the other place. It's a very straightforward user, yeah.
Okay.
My attach link Thank you very much.
Okay. I can come back banker because big boy, yeah.
I know. Thank you, sir.
Okay, so you just continue the good work. Don't even look at what people are saying. Let us remain focused.
We will.
Our main point is to remain focused.
God bless you.
Igboho ti jáde our no election. Igboho is out, no more election. Yoruba Nation now. Now.
So.
But otu nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ lánàá tó lọ pọmọ lọ́mọ sínú government bus. Mo rí mo rí wòye Sanwó-Olú tó tún jó tó ṣe kò tẹ̀ wọ́n tẹ̀ serious rárá ó tún jó sí mísíkì kílẹ̀ tí ń pe Wàsíù wọ́n tẹ̀ wọ́n pọmọ lọ́mọ wọn yọ nǹkan lára ẹ̀ nínú government bus ò ní kámẹ́rà tó lè fi mọ̀ pé nǹkan bá ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ ni.
They said they don't.
Well, they can't. Just continue the good work.
Thank you very much, Baba.
We appreciate it.
And you too. Thank you very much. Nice one, Baba. So that's I have another caller on the line. Let's see. What's that? There is a little bit of a connection issue right there. Sorry, my caller. There is a connection issue. So let's see. I will probably have to take it again from you. Yeah. If you try again. Hello there.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
Maiyegun General.
Baba.
Inú mi dùn lẹ́ni o.
Oh yeah? No tèmi gan dùn.
In fact, ó ti pẹ́ tí mo ti ń pè. In fact, ilé tí bàbá Oloye Sunday Igboho tó ti tú wọn sílẹ̀ yìí. Ọpẹ́ ni f'Olúwa o.
Ọlọ́run. 2022. Ó dà pé 2022 ti ń figure ara ẹ̀ out díẹ̀.
Ó dé ìfà ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ 2022. Ìfà nǹkan tí mo kọ́ fẹ́ sọ.
Baba, go on, Baba.
Yeah, nípa ọ̀rọ̀ ọmọ tó ń pa nínú bọ́ọ̀sì yẹn, olórí burúkú mà ní gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì àwọn Èkó yìí tó ń pè àwọn ní mega city òsì. Mo gbọ́ nínú news lẹ́ni tó tún parọ́ pé driver yẹn pé kò ń ṣe kinní ló ń ṣiṣẹ́ fún kò ń ṣiṣẹ́ fún àwọn BRT pé bus. Irú wo lélẹ̀ báyìí?
I'ma manipulate everything. In another 3 months, you see, all of una go dey ask, say, how far with that story of that girl? Which story?
Wọ́n ní BRT, wọ́n ní mọ́tò pé it doesn't belong to them. Irú Yoruba Nation for now, right the way nísìnyí.
We have to galvanize all of that now.
Ó ga o.
Thank you
anyway,
so much,
Canada lè ti ń pè o.
Thank you. Your name, sir?
G Prince.
God bless you. Thank you so much, Baba.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Nice one, Baba. So I have another caller. I think so. By the way, hello.
Hallelujah.
That sounds so familiar. How you doing?
I didn't find Maiyegun General.
Prince. Jejema.
I am fine, Maiyegun General. Gosa to Yoruba Nation. Now. No going back. Maiyegun General. Gosa to you.
Thank you.
We are so happy. Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀?
I'm gonna find out.
I ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀.
Trust me.
No going back. Thank you so much.
Thanks so much, Prince.
We are moving forward.
We are.
You know, Maiyegun General. I just want to drop a little piece of my mind tonight. You know, now that we can see. Buhari marksman has gone to Afghanistan to give them $1 million.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nigeristan to Afghanistan.
And we are very, very convinced that he has gone to pay for the machineries he wants to bring down to Nigeria to finish us. So we must be on alert. Everyone must be on alert.
That's right.
We are not going to lose guard, Maiyegun General.
We must not. Not even this
We
time.
must not lose guard. They are all over. They planted them in our forest. Our people are in an open concentration camp, Maiyegun General. We need to be aware of what is around us, Maiyegun General.
And we must
honestly speaking, honestly speaking, danger is all over the place. Maiyegun General, to be honest with you, any person now, because our life is in danger, we don't have to compromise anybody. Anybody coming now that formally we are talking about restructuring, we are talking about constitutional amendment.
Change.
Now they are coming to tell us to come and vote, go and look for our PVC. Maiyegun General, please, we don't have to entertain any friendship in this. Our lives are in danger. Do Maiyegun General. We now is Oduduwa Nation now. Biafra Nation now. Nnamdi Kanu has said it.
That's right.
He has said it before. That they are coming. They are all over the place. We must not surrender our land or our life. No. We must stand up. Danjuma, T.Y. Danjuma said it. He's one of them. He's one of them. He has a lot of oil well out there. He said, stand up and defend yourself. He said it and went in. They harassed him. He went in. The Malaya, the former CBN governor, that said 2022 is their year to unleash. Buhari has gone to Afghanistan to give them $1 million. Nigerians are dying of hunger. Nigerians are dying of hunger. Poverty capital of the world. And you can take $1 million to go to Afghanistan and pay and give terrorists to come over.
We went on holiday for 2 weeks. There's no fuel in Nigeria for the past almost 28 or 27 days now. Because they don't
Unbelievable,
really care,
Maiyegun General.
It's a shame.
Unbelievable. Maiyegun General, thank you so much.
Thanks so
Please,
much.
we'll continue to contribute because we still have.
I trust my people. You know what they told me? You know what they told me about this this money we are raising, right? They said, Maiyegun, we will decide if we are going to stop or not when we meet our targets. For now, we will have to meet our target first. And I agree with them. They are all watching. They are listening.
Lovely.
So,
Maiyegun, we still have a great battle in our hands. Please, we'll continue to contribute.
Not over now. Is that not what I told people? I said it is not over until we say it is. Not them anymore.
Exactly.
Until we are free and we are no longer having to look over our shoulders. You know what I mean? Until then, it is never over. It's not. It's not.
Final note, unity. Final note. Thank you.
God bless you.
Thank you. Thank you.
So I have another person on the line this time. Hello.
General Maiyegun.
Sean, sir.
It is Rodney.
Rodney, brother. How are you?
Bill, I said you never recognize this my number.
They mix them up, I know, but I mean, I think if you don't change it, now I do, I will remember. Baba?
No, I don't they change
that. Live on that lion, the lion, and then I will always remember.
The lion. My brother, the lion. Don't they there for years. So, you know, they hear me the way this far. The be motion side, that's so now. Son of the lion of the tribe of Judah. So the first one, they say, may we no slow down the donation. Let's hit our target where everybody don't already know, we don't already talk because there's a lot to do, a lot to achieve.
That's right.
You know, and then when there's no money, you can't do anything. So that one, kakoma telo kama go on song, you know. Nigeria, as we talk, now turn by turn, Nigeria limited.
That's
and
true.
we pray, say, make it no hit us the way it hit our dear sister. You know, now very sad story.
And that's a very sad one, exactly.
It's a dark place. It's a Nigeria. The easiest way we can describe it is the fact that we all call it a crime scene. Gotham City. It's lawless place where anybody can do whatever they want. You know, on God will intervene for us. And you know, it is this morning finally that it just hit me on the 27th of that's a week before the day that Oloye was released. I actually sent you a message in the morning. It was 7:30 something in the morning.
Wow.
I sent you that message. And I said I had a dream that morning that Oloye will be released. If you go check that message on your WhatsApp, you will see. I know you received many.
A week ago or so, or 2 weeks ago. I'm with you.
It's 1 week ago. I said it's just exactly 8 days. So it was a Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
It's a Sunday, not this Sunday. The Sunday
I haven't
before.
seen it, but I think I can picture that. Yeah, go on, Baba.
Yes. So I sent you that message. I said if you can get it through to him, it will be very great because I knew it was Psalm 31. I just was in my usual fasting prayer time,
France and all that. Bless you, Baba.
I had that dream and I said, okay, I knew it was just to encourage him that if we could get that psalm and read it, he will realize that, okay, I will be released soon. So I just want to say this whole war, it just begins. This is just the beginning.
That's right.
We don't celebrate, but may we open our eyes. May we put our celebration.
Shine your eyes.
We don't already celebrate yesterday. We don't do front burner. May we push that celebration, go back. Even Oloye by himself. Now he needs to get to work. Now where he come out, so now he need to. And I talk
it's like a man can't wait, but we leave that to him anyway, and his handlers.
So trust me, I tell you, even when he no free way. Let me tell you, that guy not where he did right now, and I vex the vex. The day where you go release that guy, now like lion, wounded lion, now he go come out. When he go begin tear. But the whole Nigeria system, it don't break down. The fact that they release Igboho, now tell us.
They don't give themselves some credit. They say this is political settlement. If not because of, but in fact, the one where I actually forget is the role of, which they mentioned, the role of Professor Wale Soyinka in this whole thing. So it simply means that some of these intellectuals are ready if they see strong movement, indeed. So I'm beginning to believe myself. So yeah, Baba. So we'll see.
I beg you, may you help us push, may you help us talk to Igboho. Taking note, say the whole Yoruba nation, they wait. Say, making steps. You don't need to do one for Nigeria. Make him move on to wherever he want to move on to. From there, I know say when the guy raised the voice, many go answer.
I know.
So
thank you, Baba.
I make I leave other people to talk. God bless you, bless you, bless your household so much for all the input way una they make, because it takes so many. It takes a whole family to be able to stand for this kind of thing. And God will continue to protect una with his fire. In Jesus' name. Amen. God bless. God bless everybody where they support Maiyegun General. God bless all of us.
Amen.
Jesus' name.
Thanks so much, Rodney. That's a good one. Maiyegun's very practical temple of truth. Don't be surprised when people pray. It's a temple of truth. When they listen to the truth, they want it to be permanent. Again, hello there.
Hello, sir.
Hello, ma.
Kújọ́ mẹ́ta o, Maiyegun General.
Ọjọ́ kan pẹ̀lú ṣàlàfíà ni mà.
Àdúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run, Olúwa ṣeun.
Àdúpẹ́.
Olúwa ṣeun. Ẹ wò ó, gẹ́gẹ́ bí ẹni tó sọ̀rọ̀ tó ń sìn yẹn ṣe sọ̀rọ̀, a ti jubilate, a ti celebrate. Iṣẹ́ ló wá kù, báwọn náà yá bẹ́lẹ̀ ó bẹ́ aré.
Straight up.
Tó ti yé yín, Ọlọ́run máa dá yín fún wa, ó máa dá ìdílé yín sí.
Àmín.
Ó máa dá gbogbo ọmọ yín sí, nǹkan kan ò ní ṣe yín. Gbogbo àwa olólùfẹ́ Yorùbá Nation tá a dẹ̀ wà lórí ẹ̀ yìí. Kò sẹ́ni tó máa fẹ́ jẹ́ ẹ̀palẹ̀ nínú wa. Gbogbo ẹ̀ máa ṣojú wa ni. Mo máa ń sọ, táwọn ọmọ yẹn bá ń sọ pé ogun mo ní ogun kan ti kọjá ǹjọ́sí kò mọ àwọn ìyá wa lọ. Kò mọ bàbá wa lọ, kò ní mú wa lọ.
Kò ní mú wa.
Kò ní mú wa lọ. Ojú wa la fi máa rí ta máa wo ìtì àwọn èèyàn búburú. Ẹ wò ó, móbì ń fẹ́ ṣẹlẹ̀, móbì ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ báyìí. Ẹja lajú wálẹ̀ ká máa wo móbì lọ. Wọ́n á máa kúkú ọ̀wọ̀ọ̀wọ́ ní ọ̀wọ́n ọ̀tá wa. Wọ́n máa kú dànù ni. Mo ń gbọ́ tọ́nà sọ pé Màlámì ó fún wọn 48 hours kan fi rí arrest Igboho, rí pé òpònú ní gbogbo wọn.
In fact, ẹ mọ̀ tí mo ti máa sọ nípa yẹn mà Ṣẹ́rí kò ṣe gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́ bá kà lọ́wọ́ yìí ò ní kẹ́ believe ma o. Ṣé ń gbọ́ mi mà?
Yes sir.
Ṣẹ́gẹ́ tí ẹ mọ̀ kan ní pé nígbà tí Ìgbòho ń lọ everywhere oríṣiríṣi irú àwọn nǹkan báyìí pẹ̀lú nǹkan tí ó jẹ́ kí àwọn èèyàn kan bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní feel like pé ṣé wọ́n fẹ́ jagun ṣàfẹ́ jagun àwọn èèyàn báyìí nígbà tí wọ́n mú Ìgbòho ẹni pé gbọ́n kàn déédéé disappear Ìgbòho ti jáde báyìí sìn ìkòkò ọbẹ̀ wọn ti jáde gbogbo nǹkan tó bá kọ́kọ́ ní kẹ́ believe ma o ṣe get ma
all
understand bí kẹ́ ti ń bọ̀.
ẹ táwa bá ti gbọ́ authentic lẹ́nu Maiyegun tá a gbọ́ lẹ́nu kó ìjà dákẹ́ à ń wò ó ṣùgbọ́n mo kàn ń wò ní pé ó ṣe jẹ́ pọ́n jùlẹ̀ lánàá àwọn ilé ìwà ń sọ̀rọ̀ mọ́ rántí pé bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe sọ ìbò èdè nìyẹn.
ṣẹ̀gẹ́ ti ń sìn oríṣiríṣi ni àwọn ẹ lè jí láàárọ̀ làgán sí kó sọ fún yín gbà pé wọ́n tún ti mú Ìgbòho whatever tẹ́ bá ti gbọ́ mà there is no panic ni ó ti yẹn tó bá tẹ́lẹ̀ tí bá ṣẹlẹ̀ kó tó ṣẹlẹ̀ kó tó dariwo ẹ má jẹ́ ń parọ́ fún yín àwọn kan ti mọ̀ sí lábẹ́lẹ̀ wọ́n dẹ̀ ready láti stop ẹ̀ lára àwọn àṣírí kan tí wọ́n fi hàn wá ìyẹn bàbá Olóyè Professor Akintoye wọ́n ní nígbà tí wọ́n mú Olóyè Sunday Igboho tí wọ́n dá dúró ní Benin tí ò bá jẹ́ pé ẹni tó tètè ta wọ́n lólobó pé ẹ wá o ẹ ní láti lọ pariwo pé kí ni lọ́ọ̀yà ní kẹ́ lọ wá báyìí tẹ́ bá rí lọ́ọ̀yà fún wọn ò ní lè ṣe nǹkan kan láì jẹ́ pé lọ́ọ̀yà ẹ̀ fọwọ́ sí nǹkan tí ò jẹ́ kó gbé Ìgbòho padà sí Nàìjíríà ńjọ́ kejì bíi ti Kánù nìyẹn o iṣẹ́ wọn ni pé kó dá dúró ní airport tó bá dá dúró ní airport tó bá ṣàṣe gbogbo bèrèbèrè wọn tó máa ṣe ń bẹ̀ airport náà ló ti máa gbé sínú helicopter ó kàn máa dá Abuja ni. bọ́lá pé èèyàn kọ́kọ́ dédé dìde pé ẹ mú èèyàn kan ní airport ní alẹ́ yìí èmi ni lọ́ọ̀yà ẹ̀ o aago 11 àbọ̀dẹ̀ ló ti lù yìí mo fẹ́ rí ok o ò lè rí nǹkan tó jẹ́ kó gbé lọ ni pé tó bá fẹ́ rí ó dago 9 àárọ̀ ọ̀la nǹkan tó jẹ́ kó gbé Ìgbòho lọ sí Nàìjíríà nìyẹn o ìyẹn ni mo ṣe ń sọ fáwọn èèyàn wa pé nígbà míì kò yẹ ká fi gbogbo ara react even tí nǹkan tó ń ṣe tó bá slow èyí tá a lè ṣe ni pé ká sọ pé ẹ wá a fẹ́ dá sí àwa náà fẹ́ ṣe ẹ ti yẹ yín sìn láì ba ẹnì kankan jẹ́ adẹ̀dúpẹ́ lọ́lọ́run bá ṣe handle ẹ̀ mà ṣe get so you are right ẹ go on ma.
Olúwa ṣeun ṣé tí ẹ̀rí tẹ́mi fẹ́ sọ fún yín ni wípé gbogbo ohun tó ń kó lè máa rá káàkiri nílẹ̀ báyìí ó tó tàn díẹ̀ ló kù tẹ́bí tó fẹ́ ṣe náà ni pé torí pé Ìgbòho sọ pé kò ní sí election àìwá lórí ọ̀rọ̀ wa àwa kọ́ là ń lọ bá wọn jà n tó ń bá wọn jà lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ àwa kọ́ là Arẹ́gbẹ́ṣọlá sí Tinubu ẹni tó ń bá wọn jà lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ fún ara wọn náà máa fúnra wọn lóògùn jẹ ẹ̀yẹ ṣáàjà máa wù Ọlọ́run wà lẹ́yìn wa Maiyegun Ọlọ́run wà lẹ́yìn wa lórúkọ Jésù àní dààmú ọkàn wa balẹ̀ inú wa dùn ojú wa máa rọ́dún ni àwa la máa rẹ́yìn wọn ọ́fíìsì ló rẹ́yìn akọ̀wé àwa la máa rẹ́yìn wọn máa gbọ́ ọ̀sán bàbá mi
kò ní bàjẹ́ màá mi ẹ ṣé mà kẹ́ni nice night God bless you.
All right, sir.
So that's a very brilliant one there from another milady. Hello there.
Hello, Maiyegun General.
Oh ma, how are you?
A kú oríire o. Àwọn ọlọ́tẹ̀ ṣe bá mi dé. Adé o. Ire tá a kò lọ́nà ló ṣe àpẹ́.
Oh God, you. Ẹ ṣé ma.
Thank you so much.
God bless you.
Ọlọ́run nìkan olólè máa bá wa dúpẹ́ all the time for your efforts. For everything that you've done, for what you are doing currently. May the Lord continue to empower and move you forward. Amen. You will not lack anything good in your life. Lágbára Ọlọ́run. Ó ti mọ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ gbogbo ayé àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ ò ní mú òpin kankan nínú ẹ̀ lágbára Ọlọ́run. This Yoruba Nation tí gbogbo wa jọ ń wò lọ́ọ̀kan ẹ̀. Wọn ò ní fi ẹ̀jẹ̀ ẹni kankan palẹ̀ mọ́ nínú wa lágbára Ọlọ́run. A kú oríire ti olóyè o a kú aráyá o ìṣe gbogbo Yorùbá all over the globe.
Yes.
Everybody a kàn dùnnú ni everybody.
wọ́n fẹ́ fi Ìgbòho yọ̀ wá ni wọ́n fẹ́ fi bú wa ni.
Ọlọ́run dẹ̀ ti panu wọn mọ́
ilé ọba tó jó báyìí sí.
You talk too much. Wọ́n ti mú ní ìsìn you put it there gbogbo wọn where are they now?
Wọ́n ti di advisers o bẹ́ẹ̀ bóyá ẹ notice o adviser ni wọ́n ń sìn yàn ó ṣàlẹ̀ ti jáde if not for Tinubu wọ́n kàn lè máa sọ fún yín ni àwọn olórí ibu olórí bobo.
Àwọn olórí ibu ṣan àwọn asylum gbogbo tọkọrọ àwọn jọ ọ̀rọ̀ wo tiẹ̀ ní mínì gbogbo àwọn tó jẹ́ godfather àwọn gan wọn ọ̀rọ̀ sọ gbogbo wọn ti wọ̀ ṣí gbogbo ẹ̀franpáànù káwí káfọ̀ gbogbo ayé làwọn fẹ́ lọ gbogbo indigene tó wà nílùú kálukú ń sọ àwọn fẹ́ lọ àwọn kan ṣoṣo àwọn unity beggar àwọn ló ń sọ ní iná àní pín.
Àjọ Ọlọ́run ló dá wa papọ̀. Ọlọ́run wo ló dá yín papọ̀? Àbírú level wo ni ẹ bá?
Can you imagine? Kí nǹkan sọ yí pé by fire by force.
Nínú ẹ fire.
Mi ò korú ẹ̀ rí. And like I said the other time, this so-called local government, wọ́n dálẹ̀ yìí, we need to look at it critically because any local government, bá jẹ́ pé òkè ló ti ń control local government, any local government bá ti allow pé kí àwọn Fúlàní yẹn kó settle down sí community, allocation yẹn máa stop. Because bear in mind, Abuja allocation to Mamawa direct.
Right, you let him decide.
So it's something that we need to start looking with one eye.
You know, we have,
I don't trust.
You know, one thing, when you raised this similar point yesterday, right? In my own net, I was like, I want to go out there. There are some things that we're going to do on the ground because we have the resources to do them. Do you understand, ma? That we have noticed and we can turn around without even making any noise. And as I'm talking to you right now, there's a lot going on. I can't really share, but you will see it eventually. You will see it.
Okay. Okay. And with the contribution, because you can see one of the issue to want to money blood pressure, to money headache, because the Yoruba, and that's why I hate when people say Yorubas are not united. And
we've proved them wrong. We've proved them
Just
wrong.
wait. When something spark, then you will realize say, the contribution here,
somebody is there at the one is already contributed. So tomorrow I'm going to take my time. I'm going to edit the fundraiser there. I'm going to edit it with the latest information so that everybody that goes there to read about it, they can read the latest information as well concerning why we are still continuing our fundraiser and all that. So yeah, people are still there. They told me, people have said it to me publicly, people have said it to me privately, and as I'm talking to you right now, people are even saying that if Maiyegun could get over 700 people to put together a resource this massive under 2 weeks, then it's enough for us to know that we have a template that Yorubas, they will listen to him. So there are a lot of things going on behind the scene, but let's see how they handle it.
And I'm glad, yes, because that is one of the problems. Tiwani, if okay, so now Yorubas, these people are now coming together to put their tokens together to make to present a case and to create a serious impact. Let's
Siwa.
Ejeka continue ko wa be ko ma robe wo se pe àwọn oni standing direct debit go ta ba le se síbẹ̀ ko ma lọ be.
Thanks, ma.
And this girl tó kú nínú Leko
Oluwa Bamise.
Kolorun ko ba wa you know ko ba wa tú àwọn òbí ẹ̀ nínú. Kéèyàn wọ mọ́tò ìjọba lèèyàn máa believe pé ó wà secure jù. Ipe tí o bá wọ mọ́tò tó jẹ́ ìjọba èèyàn máa rò pé ìjọba we have all the details and all the particulars of the driver. So there is nothing to check about the driver. They're supposed to check the driver background. Come on, you say driver is not a criminal. Driver is to commit a crime.
He's not ex-rapist. It's not this. What is his criminal record? What is, you know what I mean? Things you expect them to do
check his criminal record. And that is one thing they need to start putting in place. Before you employ somebody, see government skinny, government work, or any position. One going to check, but not to just want to just Godfather and go criminals ni wọ́n. So ó difficult fún wọn láti solve the little criminals among them. Which this type of incident shouldn't have happened.
At all.
Security was phone. May God deliver us from evil.
Thank you so much.
Yoruba Nation, no going back.
No going back. So let me go on there. That's Oloye, I believe. I have another caller on the line. Hello there.
My dear brother, Maiyegun.
Yes, sir. How are you?
Chief Adeola from Canada again.
Chief Adeola. Sir, you are live. I want to hear, sir.
Thank you for all that you are doing. I just want to call the attention of everyone on this program to two things. The first thing is for what God has done concerning Chief Igboho.
Yes, sir.
I want us to sustain the contribution. Let us continue to contribute money to that boss. Because we need this. This is our weapon right now, our money in diaspora. Now, the second thing is I want us to please carefully, we need to follow the legal system in Benin Republic.
Right.
We don't want this hush. Yes, it's being released. But we want to I would like us to, yes, is innocent or why was he arrested? You need to get that judgment because it could be you, it could be me,
and it could be anyone. That's right.
We need to close that to bring.
We should have a closure. Why did they hold him? There should be something. They should explain that. I'm with you.
It could be Cameroon someday. It could be Niger someday. We need to make sure our sovereignty, our right is proven in any part of the world. We have the warships.
That's right.
And we need to close it properly. Because Benin is next to us. They are supposed to be our brother. They compromise and they need to pay for it. Thank you very much.
God bless you, sir.
Everybody
hear that. So thank you so much, sir. I have another caller on the line. Hello there.
Hello, Maiyegun.
Hello, ma.
Maiyegun General.
Yes, ma.
Maiyegun Osha.
Àgbàlagbà tẹ́ bá ti sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni o. Táwọn màmá bá ti sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ni o. Mi ò lè argue.
Àtọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ Osha oríṣiríṣi Osha ló láti wà.
Thank you, ma.
Ebonyi, and thank you for the job you've done.
Thanks, ma.
Because tí wọn bá gbọ́ ìhàlẹ̀ wa wá sì máa wò pé kó lè wà ń bẹ̀ yẹn kó fi pamọ́ wọn ti mọ̀ pé táwọn bá díà ẹ̀ àwa máa gbé ogun tó àyè.
And they have no idea nǹkan tá a lè ṣe exactly. I mean èèyàn tó dẹ̀ ń sọ pé òun lè ṣe bá òun lè ṣe bá tẹ́lẹ̀ rí sign ẹ̀ pé ó dàgbé nǹkan tó wà lọ́wọ́ wọn yẹn you have no idea nǹkan tó lè ṣe lóòótọ́. Ọ̀gá mi ẹ mọ̀ tá a bá lè bá wọn jà a lè dá nǹkan rú náà at the same time náà náà kò sí nǹkan tó a lè ṣe náà.
Kíákíá náà wò pé ẹ̀yà jẹ́ ká support káyà to take what we need to.
Kìíní ara kan tó bí wọnú lẹ́rọ aṣọ yìí o wọ́n ní a fẹ́ wá gba glory ni ó láwọn kan tó feel like pé a fẹ́ wá gba glory àwọn ni so ẹ ti gẹ́ ẹ sí.
Àìláròjinlẹ̀ ló ń ṣe wọ́n. Àìní àròjinlẹ̀. And that's why I love the platform because there are quite a number of matured friends. So platform.
Honestly, ma. Honestly.
And our education, our senior education. Sorry, I keep saying this because you've been to the body now, so bad behave rather than one.
You understand? They will tell you your place. Hey, stop it there. I know.
So that's me. So that's part of education. We get on education. So we thank you for our parents. And we thank God for that.
That's right.
So beautiful. So the thing, lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ká máa dá owó yìí lọ. Àwọn tó ń rojọ́ ẹnu ẹ̀ máa pa kọ́ máa rojọ́ ẹjọ́ náà wáyé wá rò.
Tí a mọ ọtọ́ náà tí wàá fi gbàdúrà wa ní pé àwọn kan feel like pé mọ̀ kan ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣe one or two things ní ilé olóyè. Àwọn kan ní pé ẹ ṣáà mọ̀ pé there are so many legal cases going on. Ẹ já ṣe nǹkan kan. Àwọn kan ní pé what about the welfare of àwọn tí wọ́n bá wa dúró tó lóyè to this point, including Baba Akintoye. There's so many things we can do. right? And all these things we are going to do, they are going to be effective. Everybody might feel it. I can promise you that.
Exactly. That's what I've been talking about. Why are they? Well,
no, I tell the camp by a month by and to bat right láti ṣiṣẹ́ pẹ̀lú ansin làwa náà ráyè láti ṣiṣẹ́ pẹ̀lú with clean hearts. We have no any ambiguity.
Exactly. So best. So all of them are very slow and steady. You're gonna win the race.
Yes.
And every you pull them up. Are you ready to do this? Are you ready to work on this? Are you maybe some projects some are useful.
Yeah.
Then more fẹ́ kí àwọn ènìyàn wa máa gbọ́ láti máa expect pé ẹlẹ́dẹ̀ máa wọ aṣọ funfun àbó máa neat. It is foolishness. Ẹlẹ́dẹ̀ ò lè ever wọ aṣọ kó lè tó bá wọ aṣọ fún wa lọ fi yí ẹ̀rọ kọ̀. So why are they people still hoping for anything can come out of Nigeria?
No.
Pẹ̀lú àwọn Fúlàní ẹlẹ́dẹ̀ ìmàdò tó ń ṣe bí ẹlẹ́dẹ̀ ni ó bàlú jẹ́. And mo dẹ̀ gbọ́ pé if you cast your pearls before them, wọ́n máa travel on. We've suffered for so long, 61 years. So irú ọmọ tó pa ń sìn irú Bamise tó pa yẹn. Yorùbá must stop me. Kò lè stop.
Until the next one again, until the next victim.
Àwọn tí ò sọ̀rọ̀ because àwọn people want to join wọn. You know, you cannot beat them, join them, want to join wọn, ti jọ lórí wọn, they want to jẹ màálù finish ayé wọn. So we cannot, there's no way about it. Where àwọn fẹ́ ṣe kí ni àwọn fẹ́ ṣe the same situation like wọ́n máa rò pé nǹkan gidi kan lè ti ṣẹlẹ̀ Nazareth jáde. So kàn jẹ́ ká wà focus ká níbi tá à ń lọ because gbogbo tó ń ṣe yẹn kò lè stop. Tàbá ti dé tipping point láwa yẹn. There's no going back.
And we have to not just talk it anymore. We have to also walk
exactly.
it.
We must act.
We must walk talk. Yes.
We must even tell our people back home.
Yes.
Embrace that up. Protect
Yes. Thank you so much, Wake. Nice evening, Thank you so much. So I'll take another call, and I believe this is Barrister Deto Kumbo. I'm gonna see if I guess right. Hello there. Hello.
Maiyegun General.
Hello, sir.
I'm okay. Deto Kumbo, sir.
I thought as much, sir. So how are you tonight, sir?
I am more than happy.
It feels good. Trust me, sir. Except if we just want to pretend that we control the reaction. But it feels good. Trust me.
Precisely, I was honored to be part and parcel of this journey, both with your platform, because I followed right away from the kitchen in the olden days.
Thank you, sir.
And I'm proud to be part of backroom officer for the legal system of Sunday Igboho.
I know.
I am proud to be in the team.
And we are grateful to all of
At
you.
A point in time,
you know, they said the prophets don't get the kind of support
when you mention you are going to raise a legal fund for Sunday Igboho, we support you that day. But you know, during the comment, I make mention, I said you did it again. That is when we first donate the first money during GoFundMe.
Yes.
When some people are saying, oh, they wrote, they say this, they back them to block it. You come again and say, no. It's regarding the policy, which is clearly stated in their policy.
Mm-hmm.
Define remain that your platform is just too transparency. That is why everybody loves it.
I know. Thank you.
I'll be honest with you. I keep Igboho update every day on every of your program. Up to that yesterday, up to when you talk to him, and the suggestion you suggest, he said, Baba, whatever Maiyegun did, I am along with you. But I will be bringing one suggestion, if you don't mind.
Please, feel free.
Yorùbá wọ́n ní tí ẹ̀jẹ̀ ò bá tán lórí tí náà ò bá tán lórí ẹ̀jẹ̀ kì í tán lè fún un.
Kábíyèsí.
Èmi máa ìsọkútẹ̀ sí pause regarding pé the fund from the legal team ṣe ti sanwó fún yẹn. Èèyàn kò kí ń jẹ́ àwádé. We work as a team. Why Sunday still remains up to that time is that the legal team in Kutonu did not work as a team. They worked individually.
That's true.
That's why they did not have tangible results. So in this case, I will suggest we still hang on with the payment as you make the payment whatsoever.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
Paid already upfront. I know.
I knew. I follow up all the program.
Bless you.
But I would suggest we still hang on.
Okay.
We still hang on with that. Because
and that is what I'm doing as well. Hanging on, waiting until when we decide that, okay, you know what? We will likely probably not need that anymore. When we get to that stage, we'll take that decision. Of course. I'm with you, sir.
Yes. That is fantastic. All the steps you take so far, all the payment you make so far is absolutely fantastic.
Thank you.
We are all behind you.
Thank you.
We are all behind you. And on behalf of Igboho, I'm the brother side of Igboho because the brother his senior brother is a friend of mine. We say a big thank you, including Rocco, Ayo, and Ayo siblings. We say a big thank you to. It's not by word of mouth, but you put it in action and it works immediately, just like fire.
Because people have been waiting. It's now, I'm happy that I'm part of it. I am very happy that I'm part of it. But you know one thing, sir, maybe anyone in the same kind of trust level with Maiyegun could have done what I just did. If Baba Kinto said, you know what, I'm giving you this link and I want us to raise this money, do you know people will respond? Like, generously. Or maybe I'm just probably not right. Go on.
I was honored when Baba called me this morning. Say, Ade, I said, yes, Daddy. Amen. I was honored. It's like Mujeluto. Because for that kind of a man to come in around 9 a.m., as I'm even dropping, Professor Adenino called me. It's like, I say, who am I?
You can imagine the feeling.
Yeah, you got what I mean.
I do.
So God
we are thankful and we are great. I know, and we are. This is just the beginning, in my own opinion. We haven't really started. We just shown what we can do. I mean, it's gonna be bigger, but we'll see it.
You did more than expected.
I have not even started.
You see what you did now. That's what our government are lack in Nigeria. That's our problem. There's no transparency in Nigeria government. If there's transparency, like you can see how you bring everything, you break down everything up to the last cent.
I have to. That's the only way I keep myself safe as well. You know, sometimes you do things right, and you have to feel good about feel good about yourself. You say, okay, I'm going to tell them what I'm doing. I'll tell them in my own way, and then I want to tell them truthfully, so that I can feel good about myself. I don't have to remember what I said. I don't have to remember all the figures I quoted in all my videos, right? I don't have to remember them. Do you get what I mean now? But I felt good every time I delivered them because they are truthfully. So that's all I need.
You really deliver.
That's all I needed.
We need some issues to discuss regarding the Afra Radio International.
We will get to that part.
We need to have the off cameras discussion. You know what I mean?
I do. I mean, I'm always open. So thank you so much. Let me take another call, sir. Barrister. So I appreciate this. Thank you so much. You have a good one. Bye. Keep it up too, sir. Thank you. So that's somebody who is also part of, was still part of the legal team. Behind the scene, there's so much going on. But again, Ashati Dupe. Hello there.
Hello, Chief Maiyegun.
Hello, sir.
Daniel. Yeah. Well.
How are you, sir? How are you, sir?
Yeah, we thank God. And I'm really happy with everyone with Sunday Igboho that has just been released yesterday. So I'm really happy and I enjoy with everybody. Yes. I'm happy because I can speak after the lawyer, the gentleman that just finished talking now.
Barrister Olatokunbo from Ireland. Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, Mr. Barrister Olatokunbo, yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. Any epa we kon oni tina o ba tan le kon tina o ba tan lórí
ẹ̀jẹ̀ ń tán lè kọ́nà bàbá kábíyèsí o.
Yes. So now our a lot of people have said a lot of things. Okay. Now what's the way forward? So now, like a legal team.
Yes, sir.
New one test is a kojoye. Then kojoye.
But the one that's baba you but if you want to go ahead monsignor because our clearer case Igboho la gba wọ́n fún or Igboho ti jáde sí bá ti understand gbogbo ẹ̀tàn báyìí. Yes, sir. Go on, sir.
Yes. My own understanding about Igboho now. Because the true ẹ̀jẹ̀ tí ò tán lè kọ́nà inú ò tí tán lórí because ẹ̀jẹ̀ òdẹ̀ tí tán lè kọ́nà because àwọn wèrè tó wà ní Nigeria, all these bastard gangsters in Nigeria, they are still waiting. So that wèrè headed by Malami is going to institute another thing very soon, but we need to move quicker
as well.
So what we need to do now, I don't want to say this one in Oyibo.
Okay,
so I want to say it in Yoruba. Because we more statute Igboho gbà jáde, but what advice ma kan fi le ṣe ni pé àwọn agbẹjọ́rò tó ti SSM kó jọ yìí pẹ̀lú àwọn tó ti jọ ṣe tẹ́lẹ̀ kan forí korí. Now wọ́n wá lọ process adúró understand tí mo pè ládúró. So because Igboho bá ti lè ní adúró ńbẹ̀ once he chop adúró for there, you understand? So now he's become the citizens of the world, UNO citizen. So any rubbish city Malami and the other gangs in Nigeria wanted to do about is repatriation to Nigeria. It's not going to work anymore because adúró I've already said, because through that adúró they will put it there. They wanted to quit this man in Nigeria. So now you can't bring him back. So that process needs to start quickly.
Well, like you said, we don't know what they're up to. They have been doing so much, sir. Some of us are not really privy to, right? But they are also listening. I bet there is a plan. And I just don't want us to preempt them. What I'm going to say is that whatever the plan is, we will be willing to support them, to help if they need it. Always, of course. So concerning what happened in about that young lady in Nigeria, Bamise. You see, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. And if his family is listening to me now, because I'm really touched. I don't know if you see a video where our senior sister was narrating everything. You know what happened, Maiyegun? When this thing started, they went to police stations. They showed that video. They showed the video to the police officer, even a woman officer. They said they told them that they are mad. No, what type of whatever? They said, look at the video. They don't even look. They don't say. They say you people are mad. That's right.
And at the end of the day, they even tell them say that girl is on a route, so it's not in their jurisdictions. Instead for them, let's say it's not their part, they're supposed to call the other stations or whatever. They don't. They push them out. They push them out of the police stations. They went to another place. If you look at that video, you see it's them, the family that does the investigation themselves.
They will discover the body themselves as well, not the police.
Oh yes. Maiyegun, you know you've been saying it, and every one of us has been saying it. You know I always use one word. Say every Nigeria. Listen to me. I'm nothing. Anybody can say anything to me. Any Nigeria, whether you are a professor, you are cleaner, whatever capacity you are in Nigeria, you wake up in Nigeria, you think you have a leader or you have a government, you are a fool. The government of Nigeria is constituted criminally. All the people that occupy the political space in Nigeria, they are gangsters.
They are doing so criminally.
Yes, you said something yesterday, Maiyegun. You said something about saying, if an armed robber is pursuing you, if a robber is pursuing you, and then whatever, and then you see police
ahead.
Yeah,
now,
go and
it is advisable for you to go back to the armed robbers and give them what you have, because if you have anything large, the police will kill you. Armed robber will spare you, sir.
But you don't finish it. You don't finish it. You know all these religious leaders in Nigeria. You understand? It's better. Me, everybody might look at me because I don't believe in emotion anymore. You understand? I'm a rational person. Okay? Everybody might look at me, somebody like me, because I don't go to church, I don't go to mosque, for the past 30 or 20 years. They might look at me as a devil. But the truth of the matter is this. Maiyegun, it's better for you to come and offend me than for you to go and offend all these pastors. It's not or pastors or imam, all of them, or babalawo. It's not that they have one power to kill you, but they are the one that know the best ayah killer to kill you. All this I go beg you for whatever I go curse you. It's a lie.
Those ones are bobo.
It's a lie. And I've said this one to every Nigerian.
I will make you run mad now. I say, Baba, calm down. Now only to make people mad you get. You don't get anything if you make us better life. Come on.
Maiyegun, wait. Now night at the talker now. Everybody believe. Majority of Nigeria believe in all these witches and wizards. Is it?
The NRC.
My mom.
Our NRC.
That's right. I'm telling you, every Nigeria to all the Ajay in Nigeria. My name is Oluwa. Oruko Baba ni Monilola. If you know Ajay will kill somebody, I don't want to wake tomorrow. Come and kill me.
Please, don't kill Elder for us. Elder, we don't want Elder though. But Elder believe that if you get to do try and but please don't try with Elder. We want
lie, they don't feel Maiyegun don't beg that. I'm not punish them. They don't
just telling them that they should not take it serious. That's what I'm saying, sir.
Maiyegun, please, you are offending me. Don't take it serious.
I know you're so serious, but at the same time, I love you and I really want to see you next time. You know what I mean? I don't want to find out. I don't want to find out. I just want to see you next time. Stay safe, sir. Let me take
I go call you tomorrow. Pick my phone. I go tell them pick up my phone.
You are going to be here. I'm going to know when I know you're going to be here. All right. I don't want to find out if you do it or not. But they should not take you serious.
Thank you. They can't do
take him serious.
They can't do no jack.
Please, let me see Elder tomorrow. He's a veteran of Maiyegun's Diary Political, and I'm not going to gamble him away. Hello there.
Hey, brother. The chief priest.
Oh, yeah.
The chief priest. I can see the excitement in people's face, honestly.
It's everywhere. Even though we haven't really seen it talk to us yet, but you can feel it now.
No. Brother. What is happening is that now it's time for strategy.
That's true.
You know, I told you something last time. I said, last, after Oloye will be the one to join us. He will lead the
way. You said that, JJ.
And if you look at the way the sun is setting now, it's setting towards that. Because already our neighbors have been beginning to show us the sign that this thing is not coming to swagger.
No, it's not looking good. I just don't want to bore my. It's like people on Maiyegun's Diary Political. They are not interested in anything that these people do to themselves. If I start telling them about APC wahala, that one is another story. But go on, I'm with you, JJ.
Brother. You know, I said something in the afternoon. It was towards the end, and I give you that aid.
Yes.
You see that southeast, Katakata go ball. But it's like some of them haven't got the real picture. Somebody took a contract to import. It's among the people that import all those guys that cause havoc in southeast. And I mentioned one of them, Asarido Kubo half-handed.
You did. And you know one thing, the way Asari always gleefully celebrates the bloodbath in the East, it actually shocks me. Honestly speaking, personally, it makes me feel like
brother, you know, people don't pay attention sometimes. You know what thing is that sometimes if you don't cool down, you might miss some things in the puzzle.
You're actually going to miss.
So the way things are going, brother, you see that southeast, things are going to unfold there. No, Umahi there. You will still see the game. But this is time for them to realize that the sun, the way it's setting, it does not look good. 3 months or 5 months ago, they must bring the governorship, the presidency to the south. If they don't bring it, they should forget it. Another case, now they don't go to Atifco. You see,
they are now saying that they don't want to, they are tired of following aspirants. They love following candidates. And as we see now, it complex now only Atiku be at the candidate. Baba, see, my long ago, that's why I'm so happy that Igboho is out here. Because 2022 is taking shape. We are waiting for Nnamdi Kanu, right? When these two are out, then 2022 don't set with that.
You see, Nnamdi Kanu matter. Have become a fishbone that hook grandpa's neck. You can't swallow it, you can't vomit it.
Jesus.
So it needs a delicate solution to get the bone out. International criminals. You understanding now?
That is to say, the soldier ant. I mean, what they call it? Soldier ant. Where Agbalagba's draws.
Exactly.
And they can't dare the you know what I mean? So it takes care. You have to be very careful.
It's so complicated for them. In the process of solution, they find confusion. Many things have entered. Now, Kenya is in trouble. Nigeria is in trouble. Now, Kenya is denying that they don't know how Nnamdi Kanu
left their country.
Take a back seat here. Reason for 1 minute. Just 1 minute of your attention. Kenya don't know anything, yes. Imagine if Kenya don't know anything, which means Kenya have already harbored terrorists. Terrorists can just come and do whatever they like, or anything can happen in Kenya. So, to me, I'm saying it, Kenya government,
nothing will happen.
Yes, if Kenya citizen knows the trouble that their government have put that country, they're supposed to be sacking Uhuru Kenyatta. They're supposed to wipe out all his generation, not to exist in Kenya anymore. For open their nyash, their bottom, for any dirty thing to enter there, instead of coming out. How can somebody, a stranger, bring a plane to your land? What happened to the tarmac? Who is controlling the airspace?
I mean, is either Kenya is lying, which is obvious, or they are actually as porous as Nigeria than we can imagine as well. Anybody can fly into Kenya.
This is why I'm telling you this. This is what I'm saying. Then how can a whole British citizen enter your country? And brother, let me now tell you.
Tell me.
You see that in Nnamdi Kanu?
Yeah.
There's one guy in particular that people are not talking about. The guy is a talk show presenter who interviewed Nnamdi Kanu during a period. It's about a month before he was kidnapped, or Kenya. 2 months. That guy is highly suspect. If I'm the one to handle,
him to Kenya. But you know one thing, There's a reason why I don't really want to delve into what happened in Kenya. I prefer Nnamdi Kanu to come out and talk about it, even though a lot of wahala is everywhere right now. Yeah. But you are right, JJ. You are an historian. Yes, I remember the guy, and I remember very well. Go on,
brother. I'm not an historian, and I'm an Aroba professor. Aroba is the father of history.
Go on.
Yes. Now, that guy, what happened to him? Why are they not mentioning him?
I don't know.
Are you seeing that Are you collating everything together? Now, our brother in the East, let them hear. It's time for them to put their house in order. Yoruba no good. Yoruba no unite. Yoruba this. We don't do one now. Surprise them. Now Yoruba first to Nigerian government. So that the whole Igboho 20 billion.
That's right.
And come 300 years, Nigeria will pay that money.
They will.
Do you know why? Today na Fulani. Tomorrow, if any government go there and they want to play by the book, that money they must pay.
They have to now.
Either instrumentally.
It's already entered into court style book, of course. They may end up doing the out-of-court bargaining settlement, but they will pay. They will have to.
So our brother in the East need to sit tight now. You see those South. Let me now give you a final hint. Maiyegun. You see our the Nigerian grandfather, Nigerian forefather, who formed Nigeria. Those people who formed Nigeria. Okay. The playbook master. The playbook master. Something is happening. From south to Niger to Morocco. Morocco charge all those things. The pipeline they are laying. From Morocco, it will enter Spain. Spain, it will come to our playbook master. Are you getting what I'm trying to get you? That pipeline. Do you see the reason why they are advertising the vote for us? Nigeria must not break. Do you know what is happening in the south in Europe now?
Is it called the Sahel, the Maghreb, this and that, all of that? Now where did they put the oil go with that?
This is what is happening because they can rob Africa of their rights. It's easy for them to rob it, and our brother in the south, at expense of their existing, or whatever. When people are diminishing, what are they called? The Ingram, the Gamma, their extinction at the expense of their extinction. They keep quiet because of the peanut they are giving them. They will give them through the pipeline.
To be guiding pipeline.
It's a shame on the worry job people. Yes, the pipe is coming to Europe. That's why
don't tell anybody.
Is fighting.
Yeah, see, Baba, this issue of guiding pipeline, don't tell anybody that I tell you. Between me and you, say we get our own man for Yoruba land. We set the collect pipeline contract, Abi, Baba.
That's why I'm telling you. Do you see why now? This is why they are every Oloye Sunday Igboho. That's why you see. Do you see how I started? And I'm trying to picture it together for you, so that we can't really speak with all our mouth.
Yes,
we speak in code, we put it together. It's left to everybody to analyze. Brother, let me give others.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much, dear.
Everybody who contributes. Thank you.
Thank you.
We are continuing.
Let me take another one.
Yeah.
I have another caller there. So, hello there. So sorry. I can tell you have been repeating, redialing. I'm glad you got to now, Baba. How are you?
Washi, Bababi. Maiyegun authentic.
Oh, yeah.
Maiyegun authentic. Maiyegun authentic. Kushe, well done. I greet you once again.
Thanks so much.
It's me, a friend of a friend, Auntie Bancho.
Oh yeah, because if you got to find this, you know.
Correct.
Go on.
Yeah. I just want to commend you on the job well done for yesterday and for all the jobs you've been doing from day one.
Thank you.
But I don't want to go too much into Sunday Igboho's case right now because I know you've got it covered.
Yes.
I trust you on that side. You've got it covered. Logistics are going on. Don't talk too much about that now. I just want to jump into this Bamise's case. It just saddens me. It saddens me this would happen in Nigeria. Like you've always said it before. May Nigeria not do you. You've always said it's what will be happening one after the other. It's just so sad about this family. Now the government can't tell me they don't understand what investigation is. They go to all these countries, they see all these things happening there.
I mean,
and investigation is so easy to do. You can't tell me all your BRT buses don't have cameras that you can watch clips on that you can even
emergency number when a driver is in distress. I mean, that's what I would expect. Like if a driver is in distress, he can punch a button on his bus and it will raise alert or alarm at their center. That's what I think will happen. But
you know, but at the end of the day, all these things that's happening, it becomes inevitable that this country will break. Yoruba Nation must stand. You know, it's just so painful that so many lives would have, so many important lives, would have gone. You know, and may their souls rest in perfect peace.
Amen.
Because it's so painful when you hear this kind of stuff in Nigeria, and the investigations are not even going well. I heard one man say the parents of the girl or the sister went to the police station, they drove her away, they treated her funny. Right. You know, these are cases that the police should even take and try to even boost their own stance, as in trying to get this thing done as quick as possible at least. So we have a good picture of the police force. But you see, at the end of the day, like you said it once before, all these things can be intertwined. It can be, it's like a big tangle.
Together.
Intertwined, that's the word. Thank you. Intertwined. Because we don't know all these people trying to do stuff. When they drill this bus driver very well, and it comes out, don't be surprised if some of these big names in Nigeria are involved in all these things. It always happens when election is coming up again. All these things always happen when something is coming up again. Along with anything, they
denied them good opportunities and they limited the opportunity to the point that majority of them that they couldn't frustrate out of Nigeria, they stayed back. They are still killing them for so many reasons.
Can you imagine?
And it's sad.
You know,
not to even see how close this is sometimes.
It's just sad. It's just sad. But we will keep pushing. We will keep striving. Yes. Yoruba Nation will stand.
God bless you, know, me ò fẹ́ kàn máa jẹ́ káwọn èèyàn wá lọ máa bounce up juju sin, right? But you see, 2022, it is set, all right. Romeo, thank you so much.
It is set. You know, when the sun wants to set, and when the sun wants to rise, if you look at it from afar,
yes,
you know, it brings you that joy. You get,
it's gonna be bright.
Bless you. You know, I look at it as, I remember when I was traveling to the UK my first time.
Right.
Yeah. And everything was prepared. The morning when I woke up, you know, that joy
it's
inside me is exactly what's happening again.
I know. And whoever has witnessed
I'm on the way to the airport.
Tell what we feel now. Go on, Baba.
The airport, that joy just keeps getting stronger and stronger and stronger. That is how Yoruba Nation is taking place.
It's making us feel right now.
It will take place.
Because you see, when you are living in Nigeria, you kind of have this positivity that says, I don't know what I'm going to go face. I don't know what it's going to be like. I am just confident I'm going to be all right. I've never been there before.
Exactly.
I don't know how it's going to work out, but I am so confident that I'm going to be all right. That feeling is what you woke up with that morning, isn't it?
I'm telling you, that feeling, you know, that feeling exactly, you know. But I would just say we thank God for everything, and let's like all the other guys have scored and said, we are focused. You know, we don't even need to remind ourselves to be focused.
No,
this is the time the good news has come in, and we're even more focused now. You know, and every Yoruba person out there to work to myself, to my share, to myself, and wake up. And wake up. If you say you want to go vote for 2023, you know,
that's the question I do ask them. It in 2015, it in 2019, what happened to them?
And they are still going to do the same thing again.
All right. Okay.
We will tell them that this Yoruba Nation is not for you.
No.
It is for those that believe in it.
That's right, Papa. Nice one, Romeo.
God bless you, my brother. One love. All right. Cheers.
Nice one. Have a good night. That's Romeo from Edinburgh. A lovely brother too. So thank you so much, everyone. I'm thinking of coming close to the end of the conversation this evening. Okay. Hey, I mean, hello there.
Hello, good Abend.
Oh yeah, good Naven, my brother.
Correct, Baba. Èmi fẹ́ kọ́kọ́ kọrin náà ni. Àwọn oṣù Evergreen táàkì gbọ́mọ Zazuzẹ ó ti overpower wa. Orí mo fẹ́ kọ somebody ti lè ṣe somebody ìdálérú.
Go on, no, because now you go lead me. Oh, you are the lead singer now. Let's start again. Hang on, let's start again. Now you be the lead singer. I will follow you. Go on, somebody.
Okay, somebody to lè ṣe somebody ìdálérú. Maiyegun bàbá ó tún lè ṣe somebody
ìdálérú. Àwọn kan dálérú.
Igboho bàbá.
Clement, go on. Don't worry now. If you do them anyhow, we go dance them anyhow. You know what they thought? They say, you know, even if you don't fit dance, learn how to at least shake. I mean, you will be in tune with the tunes. That's what I was told. Clement, good for joining us tonight again.
I said down, Baba, as a man, I'm filled up with joy and everything. And to be honest to you, I mean, there is this thing that I was actually watching for your program, like Abiola, the wife, was like coming up with this petition of a thing. And I don't really go. I haven't went through deep.
I don't know what happened to your sound, Clement. It's like you are far away from the phone now.
Okay. Oh, sorry.
Okay, I don't know what happened.
I was actually talking about.
I can hear you loud and clear now. Go on.
Yeah, so I was actually talking about Abiola's wife coming up with this idea of petition and thing, and Professor Akintoye was also there. You know, I was watching the program before yours, and I was like,
I was watching too. I was watching a part of that, and it was when she was talking.
What do you think about that stuff?
Tell me about it.
What do you think personally about that? I don't know if you followed.
I met her. Well, let me put it this way. I was setting up for YouTube. Then I saw that conversation and I just opened it, right? And what I heard then was, according to what how I felt about that conversation is that they have a petition going on. They're going to need about 5 million or so. I don't know, maybe the 5 million signature or 5 million naira. And then I just opted out. So I didn't really get the details. That's why I said, if you can share that with me, maybe I can share my view. I mean, that's what I would have done if I stayed longer. But it was so close to when I was about to start. So I listened for you.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Tell me what you heard.
Nonetheless, I just think it's a good idea. I don't really know because I saw, our modern day Awolowo, Professor Akintoye, being part of it. Anything which Baba is part of, I think is legit, So that's just why I felt like, okay, what's going on? Maybe you could do a little bit of homework on that thing.
Okay,
if it's something we can also contribute to, it would be nice. It's a personal decision anyway. But nonetheless, I think it should be, something because see, Baba, we are just trying all possible means, by all means, to get our Yoruba freedom, to get our independence from these Jagabans,
wake our people up. The one we really want to do right now is to keep them awake. Keep them awake. Not just wake them up. Keep them awake. Mm-hmm.
Because Baba, we've been sleeping for so long, and right now is not the time to sleep anymore.
That's right.
We are sick and tired of all this nonsense. We've been hearing different policies for so long. We don't want this anymore.
No.
To be honest to you, Baba, I don't want to enter that mood, that spirit, because, I will be, but the truth is just like, I think it's mine. I'm not pretty sure about it, but the other side is, our contribution, we continue our contribution, we keep putting our money together. Anytime it will be important or necessary, for any kind of whatever work.
Give the support to them and expect a result.
Thank you, sir.
It's not going to be just talk anymore.
Thank you, sir.
It must be actions too.
Thank you, sir. Yes, sir. So that's just my my thoughts about that. And on the other side, I don't really want to go too deep inside the assassination story in Lagos. That one are only the one where we see with the broadcasted. What about the underground ones that
assassination story?
Not assassination, that thing with the bus driver stuff.
Oh, the murder case. Okay, go on.
The murder case. Do you know how many murder that happened in Nigeria?
Unreported though.
Unreported, thank you, sir. We've been going through this for years. Right now, our eyes are opening.
Yes.
We are not sleeping anymore. We are awake.
Yes.
For those who are still sleeping, we need to wake them up.
We have
Oribi Oro, Enti, Ojodi, a deaf and a blind person. So a deaf person, you can only communicate with such a person with sign language.
That's right.
If you can't communicate with sign, that deaf person is now blind, what would you do? You can only communicate with someone like that by touching them. Right? You need to touch someone like that. And Nigeria matter or Nigeria matter requires touching them. Even their eyeball, on their bone, on their ears, we need to touch them so they can feel it like we are taking tired of that bullshit. We don't want it anymore. Baba, let me give other people the permission to talk. Because if I start like this, I wouldn't talk. Clement from Stuttgart. Goodbye, sir.
I will have to keep cutting and say, Clement, oh yeah, it don't do. But thank you so much anyway. As always, thank you very much. So I'm going to take one more call, and we are going to call it a night this evening. This happened to be somebody I've always wanted to talk to, Now she's here. Hello there.
Hello.
Hello, ma.
Good evening.
Good evening.
How are you?
I'm very well. How are you?
I just want to encourage you that you should please not be upset about everything happening.
I'm not.
Please, don't be upset because Baba is an elderly man and promised to still stay with them to sort things out.
That is
please,
right.
Especially what Mama Onitiri Abiola is doing. I've been sending you this thing. Please look into it. She means well. And please read my message to you. You will see.
I will. I have a meeting. I have a possible meeting with Pastor. I said Pastor Professor Banji Akintoye tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
There's so much we are going to be doing, and as usual, mine is to make sure that wherever we do, we see an impact. It's all about impact.
Okay.
We have done so much talking. We want to do a lot of walking now. So people should not worry. I have, somebody asked me, man, they said, Maiyegun, show mind, even when they don't have any proof of it. I said, well, people say that all the time. Most of the time, they don't have the audacity to say it to my face. You get what I mean, man? So I'm a work together. It has gotten to that stage.
Okay.
Everything to one shell on the ground, anywhere. If it's need intervention, we're gonna figure out we're gonna work a few things out tomorrow, and eventually, eventually, it's all about putting together all our assets, all our resources as we are doing now, which is mostly human. That's the greatest asset we have as a Yoruba people. It's not money. It is the people, us. That's our most valuable asset. So if you can always put everything together in a good way, we'll get results. And I'm happy to tell you that. Okay, we have nothing to worry about. I'm going to see Baba tomorrow, and other people too, including Dr. Adenira and every one of them too. So people will talk to me tomorrow, and we're going to make some decisions tomorrow as well.
Yeah, please check your message for the Mrs. Onitiri Abiola's form.
Okay,
it's quite important. I have signed mine, but someone raised a message that they don't think is so secure, the website. So I presume she doesn't know what to do. That's where you people come in, because she's wanting people to help and stuff. But we started signing it. But I noticed that the more we sign, the number keeps going down when you go on the website again. So definitely she needs to put something on it so that it won't be hacked. Because somebody called in to say, oh, they are... I shouldn't be reading this comment. This Oda today, man, is just distracting my head. Sorry.
No, it's all right.
And I want to say a big thank you to Princess for holding everybody together. Dr. Dosset, what's her name again? Eldora Elizabeth, Vilala, Ade Williams, Toby, Olua Toby Ben, Bolu, all the, and JJ Man, and Prince JJ Man, and JJ, and everyone on the Temple of Truth. I just want to say thank you for staying with Maiyegun and Oluremi, Princess Balogun, yeah.
Princess, well, Princess is now on the line. It's like when you called her name, she's queuing behind you right now. Immediately you drop her.
Oh,
she's
really?
Come
okay,
on.
let me drop.
Oh, you want to drop for her?
So she can talk.
Oh boy, if you like say, this princess, I have to open a chapter for her on Maiyegun's Diary Political. They need to see your face. Princess.
Hello.
I said people are beginning to feel like you should have a chapter here and they can see your face regularly and they get used to it. They are already used to your voice. You are going to be my last caller. My time is gone. And how are you, ma?
Thank you, Baba.
Survive. That's why he said he didn't know how you guys are surviving.
Direct. Direct.
So that you should not be going to hellfire at all if we get to heaven. Everybody should just, if you are living in Lagos, just go to heaven. No hell. Because you are already
just go to heaven straight. I am very happy. Joe, yeah? Soko, yeah?
Yes.
You know, we have this emotional rush and everything, but we're happy. And Tony Hibo Maboni, Mabon Luimbo. I want to say, tọ́rọ àwọn èèyàn yín tọ́rọ bá yín jà directly tọ́rọ àwọn èèyàn yín ṣe ìlú òyìnbó yẹn náà lọ́wọ́. Àwọn tó dúró sí níbẹ̀rẹ̀ republic náà àwọn ègún tiẹ̀ nífẹ̀ẹ́ ju báwa ṣe nífẹ̀ẹ́ lọ for about 4 days ago. Àwọn ègún sì protest ń pé alẹ́ fẹ́ ní ilẹ̀ sẹ́. Kútọ́nù òde ń ṣe Nàìjíríà tálàfin ti ta gbogbo òrìṣà tán. Wọ́n lérí sí ìyàn bẹ́ẹ̀ o. Òun fẹ́ sọ fún bàbá Ọláolúwa lẹ́ẹ̀kan tó ń porúkọ ara wọn tó ń porúkọ ìyá wọn ẹ bá lọ lérí bí wọ́n Ghana àti Togo ó yà wèrè gan lọ́hùn-ún. ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ ṣàwọn àjẹbẹ ní PhD o.
serious because ó ti yẹ yín sí.
Mo ń gbọ́ ẹ̀jẹ̀ táwọn fi táì bẹ̀bẹ̀. Ẹ̀kọ́ mọ́ ẹ má lọ ṣe kinní o. Bàbá Adébánjọ.
Princess, people are already asking you, what about my mix up that you are speaking Yoruba now? It's like you are letting them down, your friends. But again, you know how to mix them up.
Sorry, Yoruba ni mi no. You see, Baba Debanjo,
yeah.
You know, he called Igboho sometimes ago. I was like, Igboho, we are going to take you out of here. We will shake in it. Am I no older than Akintoye? When you want to speak to the press, don't do this, don't do. But I am Baba Debanjo. I won't seem bad, wọn. Because Igboho bá lè sọ fún Baba Debanjo ẹ má gbé mi mọ́ra. Irọ́ lẹ̀ ń pa bàbá ẹ lọ́wọ́ bí kan jókòó sí. Yeah, that's what he said.
That's what he said. I'm aware.
Those are his exact words. Ẹ má gbé mi mọ́ra ẹ lọ́wọ́ bí jókòó sí. Exactly. Then come on, power and the way it is going now, we do not need to stop our donation because we are going. It is so obvious we are going. We are going to lead. Only mark mo. Bọ́tọ̀ làbá máa dà. Èmi láti máa mọ̀. Ojú tó bá dẹ̀ máa báyọ̀ kalẹ̀ kò kí ń tààrọ̀ ṣe pin. I am happy we are where we are at the moment.
I am too.
I am just very happy. I am proud of you. I am proud of everybody on this platform and every other platform. Talking sorrow Yoruba Nation data. I am proud of everybody, Maiyegun. I am happy to have associated with you.
Thanks, man. So
I am really happy about it. You would have more greater things to do.
I know.
I'm a Maiyegun diary political.
That's right.
I'm a ṣiṣẹ́ ilé inú àwọn ọmọ wa ò ní báyà nílẹ̀.
No.
I'm very proud of everybody.
They will build on it.
We are setting a platform for them.
That is right.
I am proud of everybody. I am proud of what we can come together to do as a people.
Yes.
I am proud of being a Yoruba. I am proud of the numbers that we know we have.
Yes.
And we've been able to use.
That's right.
You know, that number, I've been saying this about the numbers.
That's right.
We are more than these motherfuckers. We are more than these bastards.
Yes, we are.
We are way more than them. And whatever power we give to anybody in government is the power that we hold on to.
Yes.
If you give them the power to gag you on your neck, they will do that. If you give them the power to choke you, they will do it. The Niger Deltans are sleeping at the moment. Oh my Jesus! Because majority of the oil wells in Nigeria are owned by the Hausas.
Yes.
They are owned. You go and check it out. They are owned by the Hausas. Up tomorrow,
you'll be hearing Emir, Sultan, this,
Niger Delta. Epo Niger Delta, Mola ló ń control ẹ̀. Ilé ti tó lọ kọ́lọ́mùdọ́mù yẹ̀ mu. Àwọn tó lọ create local government. Local government, the federal kan dúró síbì kan, kìíní kan federal. Immediately tí information bá ti ń jáde sí àwọn èèyàn wa, kó máa mú lò. You know, somebody added me to a platform yesterday. Say friend of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Èèyàn yẹn. Ibi tó bá wà báyìí mo mọ̀ pé Ọlọ́run ni wá mi ò kúrò lórí platform yẹn tí mo tún ká Maiyegun until tí mo make sure báwọn èèyàn people were living yes àwọn tí mo wá béèrè lọ́wọ́ èèyàn tó fi mí sórí platform yẹn pé ibo lọmọ ẹ wà how old ni first child ẹ ó ní 35 mo ní àwọn tó ń support as early as 28 years old. They've been in power.
In government.
They've been controlling this country. He was to be almost 28 years old, almost 35 years old. Ó ṣì wà nínú ilé ẹ̀wọ̀ ló ń fún lóúnjẹ. Ó ti ránwé, ó ti kàwé tán kò níṣẹ́. Ìyàwó ẹ̀ tó bá sọbẹ̀ tó máa gbé sábẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀dì ni. Tẹ bá máa bára yín sùn orí ọbẹ̀ lẹ ti máa bára yín sùn. Ọmọ ẹ̀ ò ní láárí. Òun wá, ó ti fayé ẹ̀ tún tí wọ́n ṣe olórí burúkú. Bí ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní send voice note sórí platform. Everybody ló kúrò mẹ́kin tó report ẹ̀ lánàá. Everybody, people were leaving. Who added me here? I hope you people are not mad. Our messages don't wọlé fún wọn nìyẹn. So I make sure pé platform here I shut it down lánàá. That is the power of number. It is the power of number. We can continue to do that. We have the number. We are the people. We own the power. It is whatever power we give to this idiot that they will use. If you tell them no more, it is no more. Maiyegun, Allah Shemo, no more. Yeah, Allah Shemo say. Thank you very much, my brother. Yes. Ọkọ̀dàbí kọ́ mú ọmọ kéèyàn mú ọmọdún mẹ́jọ sínú ilé àgbàlagbà ọkùnrin 50 years old man. Kó mọ ọmọdún mẹ́jọ sínú ilé ó ti bọ́ pátẹ́. Ó ti bọ́ láṣọ. Ìgbà tán bá káwọn mọ́lulé, níṣẹ́ lọ bá bàbá tí dáńgù lọ sẹ́ ti gùn síwájú ẹ̀ wá ní òun fẹ́ fokó bá ṣeré ni ẹ má fokó bá wa ṣeré mọ́ àṣemọ́ ilé ti tó lọ àṣemọ́ ó dàrọ̀ Maiyegun.
A ò ṣe mọ́ o lórí tó lọ, àwa ò ṣe mọ́ o lórí tó lọ. Buhari ń kí bẹ́ẹ̀ ni Sàràkí ń kí, òwe Yorùbá kan ìyẹn ló sọ wípé ibi tẹ́rìn méjì bá ti jà ó léwu. N ò ṣe mọ́ o lórí tó lọ. A ò ṣe mọ́ o lórí tó lọ. láyé PDP àrí Boko Haram. APC today Fúlàní X-Men irú èwo lèyí 350 to $1 ṣé ẹ lọ ń san èèmọ̀ rẹ o n ò ṣe mọ́ o lórin tó ń lọ. A ò ṣe mọ́ o lórin tó ń lọ.
Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Maiyegun ti dé. Maiyegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rákì. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Maiyegun ti dé. Lórí Facebook. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Maiyegun ti dé. Lórí YouTube. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Maiyegun ti dé. Bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Maiyegun ti dé. Ijó ìgbádìyẹ. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Maiyegun ti dé. Pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Maiyegun ti dé. Kí gómìnà kówó jẹ. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Maiyegun ti dé. Ọlọ́pàá tí ń darí bá. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Maiyegun ti dé. Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Maiyegun ti dé. Òkúrọ̀ olóṣèlú. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Maiyegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rákì. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Maiyegun ti dé. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rákì. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rákì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rákì. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rákì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o. Maiyegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò fẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀. Maiyegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò fẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. Oníkan ṣáàtì ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rákì. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rákì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran. Kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣàyè tú wọn síta. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rákì. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rákì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran. Tẹnitẹni ọmọ Maiyegun ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́run sọ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù. Lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù. Bọ́tà ń lé ibo níṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹrùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sì mọ́ bẹ̀. Èèpo ọ̀bọ lọmọ bá dérò tàjẹ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ ó ti jọba lórí abínú ẹni kò sì mọ́ fòyà. Àìsíwọ́lu ní ẹnìkẹ́ ìgbódì ẹyin lábàrá o ó kó ẹni tó bá dán o àkàmù. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rákì. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rákì o.
ẹ̀yin bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò òní fi wọ́n níran o.